This isn't the greatest mic in the world. All right. So what'd you think? How'd it go?
It was great. I did not expect this kind of setup to happen. It was so amazing. A month ago we had about 12 people on this wall, and I was sure that we would not fill the wall. As it is, we had about 25 more people than we could even accommodate. We were turning away people.
Really?
So, yeah. The idea started really this last winter, walking around here and looking at all the graffiti on the wall. My first idea was to get a bunch of graffiti artists in and do the whole wall. 4 or 5 kids with spray cans I figured could do wonderful murals on the wall. And then Keith suggested we just open it up to the whole community, get kids and adults and graffiti artists and all kinds of people involved in it. So that's when we started opening it up to the community.
Do you think it helped to not have so many professional, so-called professional, that kids and everybody else was contributing and it made it a little easier for everybody?
I think the kids are what really brought the whole thing together. To me, the kids stuff was the most interesting. There were some incredibly professional works of art, but the kids, I think, sort of helped neutralize everything. It brought everybody together because the kids would do a piece, and you know, adults would come in and talk, and it brought all kinds of people together, all different races and all different ethnic groups and all different economic brackets and things like that. But the kids really helped establish it. They gave it a whole playful atmosphere, a non-critical atmosphere. I think that's important. And a lot of adults jumped in and did things, I think, that they were sort of surprised that they came out as well as they did. So
is it going to be bigger next year, you think?
Maybe a
Could
little
be
bit.
much bigger.
We're somewhat limited by the real estate. I think there's some additional walls to the south of here that we can occupy. What I'd like to do is maybe get into a little more of an art fair and some like local artists, three-dimensional things. When I was out working on the wall priming, we had sculptors that came by and said, gee, we wish we could participate. So maybe it might be nice to have a like a sculpture exhibition up on the hill as part of it.
What about, let's see, what was I going to ask you? Were you surprised that this worked out the way it did?
Yeah, I am. For one thing, logistically, I'm surprised it worked out so well that just everybody kept track of their numbers, and you know, and there weren't any like fist fights over who had rights to what space and who was spilling paint on whose shoes and that sort of thing. The degree of harmony and cooperation in this event was absolutely amazing. These are people that might not even talk to each other on the street, and they were laughing, exchanging stories, trading paint, you know, feeding each other, all kinds of things. It was really a beautiful experience.
Why do you think it's important to have public art like this?
It's important to have public art like this because music is sort of public. I mean, you hear it everywhere. People of all different kinds of mentalities will listen to the same piece of music at a concert. And yet, when it comes to the visual arts, art is sort of like in the gallery. You have like a sort of an exclusive group of people that feel they own the art world or something. And public art brings the art out to the people, where everybody can criticize it, evaluate it, enjoy it, learn from it, communicate with it. And it's like everybody's equal when they look at public art, because there are no critics, there are no art priests in the business. So it helps people really understand and appreciate art, which is something we need right now.
Great, thanks.
Good. Thank you.